Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back.
Tell a friend.
Hey, everybody. Here's another video for you guys today. And today we're going to be talking about LAN, the Lego Ambassador Network. And we're going to talk about this little bit of a controversial topic here in the Lego community. But before we go any further, let me just say, if you like this video, any other videos on the channel, please
like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll be getting down to it after my intro coming in now. Now we're going to move on to the next little topic for today's show. And this one is a little bit on the controversial side, but that's all right. Let's get down into it because I feel like I have. And that is because I am in a LAN equivalent for the home arcade company known as iArcade. And I am going to be sharing you guys with some of these private emails that I get sent that I'm assuming that what people in LAN get is fairly similar. And I wanted to show you guys on what it kind of looks like when you're on the inside a little bit. And because it is an interesting perspective. And here's the latest one. And I did change some of it because I didn't want to put his personal information in there. But it says, "Hey, Mike, hope all is well. No big announcement email here. But I wanted to see if you'd like to check out a new casual/fun arcade game that the developer said we could send out some review copies to those who are interested. It's called Donut Dodo. It talks about the game, yada, yada, yada." And see what... Now, what this is implying here, it's not outright said, but if you're interested, we can send you a review copy. Review copy. It's right there in the wording. So by me accepting it, I am accepting this game in order to do a review to put on YouTube for people to see and to help spread the word of the game. So when people say, is it a marketing thing? Is it not a marketing thing? In my opinion, I would say it clearly 100% is a marketing thing. Because why else would they want you to review things if not to make a video to get the word out there about it? And then you can see here, I click on this and then if I go here, and it's got the full press kit on this particular game, all the information you could ask about it, and official videos and official images and icons to help you make your thumbnails, yada yada yada. So it's got a lot of information in it to help you along as you're trying to make a video about this particular game. And then here is the last one that I did, because that was about a game. And so because they're not all going to be about games, you get, and that would be this. Again, I'm assuming here, because I'm comparing it to LAN, that if you are in LAN, you'll get news as well. And that's what this other message was about. It was all in regards to news. And you can see right here in big red lettering, embargoed until 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Friday, May 6th. And then it goes into all the information on what's going on here, which, that's not why you guys are here, so I'm not going to go into all the details there. But again, I'm bringing it up because I think there is, if you're going to be a part of LAN or something like that, you are kind of making an unwritten agreement in a lot of ways, because that was one thing. I know Holly on Film was talking about it, and I mean, don't quote me on it, but I believe she said she never signed anything or anything like that. Like and from my experience here, that's not how it worked either. There was never any signing anything. It was all just emails and stuff, and then boom, you're in, and I could be terminated, at any time as well. And that seems to be what can happen with LAN as well. And I think it's important to gauge who you're in these partnership deals with. Like Lego, for example, I would think that they're very much not interested in people that are going to be overly critical of their products.
Why would they? Why would they? I mean, they're spending money on you to market their product. So yeah, they're not gonna waste their time on somebody that's critical.
And so they're going to look for those that are very much going to be rah go team. And so even though that's kind of, a wink, kind of a thing,
I just think it's understood that somebody's not going to promote their product. They're not going to continue to send them their product.
Right.
I mean, I think that would be like an unwritten rule.
And I know for me and us personally, like that's part of the reason I'm even talking about this particular topic today, is because I really am not interested in joining LAN. I don't plan to ever apply or anything like that. It's just, and the reason why is, for me personally, as soon as I signed up on the dotted line for iArcade like that, you almost kind of become an employee, if you will. Like
instantly regret it.
Like, I mean, and so it's just, so it's like, now it's become more of a job. It's part of a requirement. You have expectations. They expect me, by sending me the review copy game, they expect me to do a review on it now. And I don't like having those kind of expectations on something that we're due for fun, to hang out with people and make friends and things like that.
Well, I don't think it's to the point where if they send it to you and you say, no, I'm not really interested in getting that game, they're not going to send you the game and expect you to do it on there. You can decline it.
Right. I could decline it. Yeah. I could decline it. Just like you could decline, getting the Lego sets and stuff, I'm sure, as well. Decline. But I'm saying, if you start declining too much, they might not send you stuff, the next message.
Well, yeah.
So that's part of the game as well, is what I'm saying. Like, if you get it, it's like, you got to hop up and say, like, all right, how high do I jump, boss? Like it is kind of like that. Like Gordon here, I'm just reading here. He says, LAN doesn't say you can't be critical. They will just offer you the best sets. They just won't offer you the best sets next round. And that's the thing.
So they won't say don't be critical, but you get less if you are. So that's that. It's just that unwritten rule thing.
Yeah. And I would say a good rule of thumb is it's okay to critique, but not be critical. And I think that is an important line. And I know for me, in that game that I showed you guys that I reviewed, I did have a moment where I critiqued a part of the game that I thought could be improved upon. And
it's a slippery little slope, though.
But I did it as a compliment sandwich. I started out with praise. I went to my critique, and then I ended with praise. And I gave the game an 8 out of 10, which is a good score in my opinion.
The compliment sandwich.
Yeah. And I think that is something that I would recommend for people that are in land or interested in getting into land. And as far as the price hike, I would say if you're into land or you want to get into land, I would say that would be a topic to just avoid in general. Because they're probably not going to like that if you start talking about, yeah, I like this set, but it's $50 too expensive. You know, you lower like Lego's not going to want to hear that, guys. They're not. So, you know,
especially when they give it to you for free.
They're raising the price, and if you're in land, they want you to sell people on the idea that it's okay that the sets are going to cost that particular amount of money. And that is part of the unwritten deal, I would say. Absolutely.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.